Hey there, young man. Are you fast on your feet? That is a very good question, and this video is going to be a tutorial about movement mostly, and especially how to approach your training of the Dampe race. The Dampe race is all about rolling and cutting the corners, so let's get on with it. So you start the race by going forward, and there's this flame or a flame that could be here that will make that you cannot just grind the right side of the wall. Anything else, you want to grind the right side of that wall, okay? So you start like this, and it's gonna be 4 rolls, and then you approach your first corners. On corners, you want to walk. You never want to roll like this during a corner, okay? Never roll a corner. Always walk it so that you can just cut it super sharp. That is the most important thing during the Dampe race. Accept that you are going to walk by the corners just so that you can cut as close as you can, okay? Okay, and then we are going to arrive to this part, which is, in my opinion, the hardest part of the Dampe race, and that is if you go left side. I will explain this a little bit later. So once you cut this corner, you arrive here, and you have 2 options here for your rolls, because you want to know how many rolls you're going to put between each turns. And those ones are quite complicated because you could put 2 fast rolls, but then you're going to roll the corner a little bit. So it's an option, but that's not what I would recommend, especially not for beginners. For beginners, what I recommend is a 1 roll pattern for the next turn. So 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And that's it. So you can repeat that and make sure that your angles are really good. You cut the corners really tight. And this is going to make your Dampe race so much faster. There is also another option, which is right side. So for right side, you go to the right side. I believe it's a tiny bit slower, but I have been able to get 47, so it shouldn't be too bad. So you go to the right here. You could do 1 or 2 here. And then at this moment, Dampe gets pushed so fast that he actually has less tendency to throw you flames. So that's a very good thing. In my opinion, it's a very safe road to follow. And it's not really much slower. So if you're a beginner, always go right side. So then you arrive here. In my opinion here, the best thing to do is to not touch the camera. I just hold right, and that gets you to do the turn, and then the camera comes back. Here you can go to the right of the boulder, it's a little safer. And then here, watch out, because you can't see much of this, and you can't see much of this either. So you want to be very careful about flames there. Then it's 2 rolls up until here. And then here you're going to have to choose. I think it's either 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you decide to do 5th one, there's a good chance you're going to bonk. So if you choose to do 5, then you have to understand that you are going to have to get your rolls a little bit too close, like a little bit closer than what would usually be optimal. Okay, I'll try to go left of the boulder here. Okay, couldn't do much. So here you saw, like, I couldn't see much of that flame. There's not much you can do there. And then for this, what you do is just, you get close to there with holding up, and you press A then B really fast. Okay, screw me, I was not at the good place. But you press A to climb. You don't try to time the B press, please. Just A and B. Okay? That's the way you want to approach this. One more time. one roll, cut the corner, one roll, cut the corner, one roll, cut the corner, hold right, roll twice. I like to go to the right of that boulder, cut the corner, cut the corner, cut the corner, A then B, cut the corner again. Oh, ouch. And then here you want to try to avoid jumping, okay? This is slow, so you want to go to the left of this, and it's going to be fine. Alright. So that is mostly the way that you approach the Dampe race in order to be fast on your feet. I hope all of these advices are going to help you succeed more and more, and make you really fast. Ciao, ciao.